Yesterday was the start of the dramatic Michael Proctor hearing, where the ex-Massachusetts state trooper Proctor had to endure a 3-hour playback of his own cross-examination from the Karen Read trial. Leading that firestorm was defense attorney Alan Jackson, who eviscerated Proctor with intense questioning and raw footage that literally spoke volumes. Picture Proctor listening, cringing, as his own words, vulgar, unfiltered, and deeply unprofessional, echo in the courtroom. You can almost feel the spotlight shattering the pattern of his composed facade. If you missed it, let me read you just a few of those telling exchanges from my book, Pattern Interrupted, each one more jarring than the last. These were Proctor's own messages, meant to be private, thrust into the public eye. Let's get started, shall we? What's your next text?
Get Elizabeth one.
Get Elizabeth one what?
Referring to a gift.
Right. So you did in fact ask for a gift, didn't you?
For my wife, who had been home with my children for the last 10 nights.
From Julie Albert?
Yes.
For your participation on this case?
I don't know if that's... Yes.
What else did you say in response to, she hot at least?
So, following that text, I responded, yeah, she's the babe. Weird Fall River accent, though. No ass.
And then you write, what? She's got a leaky balloon knot. Trooper Proctor explained to the jurors what a balloon knot is.
You're essentially, I guess, your rectum area.
That's what you were referring to about Miss Read?
Yes.
And you were making fun of her?
Yes.
Because you believe at that time it leaked. That's how you were treating Miss Read? Yes or no?
Yes.
And you then followed that up with the phrase, leaks poo, didn't you?
I did.
You respond to a text message from your sister, and your response was, hopefully she kills herself, correct?
Yes.
Who's she?
The defendant.
You literally said that you hope that Karen Read, the subject of your investigation, the woman sitting to my left about 7 feet from me, that she would just die, correct?
It was a figure of speech.
Well, let's talk about your figures of speech. During the course of your investigation, your figures of speech included the following. She's a bitch.
Yes.
A whack job, correct?
Yes.
A retard, right?
Yes.
Her balloon knot leaks, right?
Yes.
No ass, correct?
Yes.
She's fucked, according to you, right?
Yes.
Ass leaker? That was the word you used. A figure of speech, right?
Correct.
A girl who shits herself, right?
Correct.
And then fuck her, correct?
Correct.
Would you agree, Trooper Proctor, that you have dehumanized Karen Read during the course of your investigation with comments and words like this?
I would say, based off the language, yes.
Yes, and you admitted in your own words that the cop homeowner wasn't going to, quote, catch any shit, right?
Correct.
Because you were out to, quote, make this cut and dry. Isn't that right?
The homeowner wasn't going to catch any shit because Mr. Albert had nothing to do with Mr. O'Keefe's death.
Because you were going to make sure that the case was cut and dry. Those were your words, right? Objection. Sustained. And Trooper Proctor, it would be far easier for you to pin the girl who's just a whack job cunt, in your words, who you hope just kills herself, right?
Objection.
Sustained. Shame on you, sir.
Objection.
All right, jurors. Disregard that. I've told you before, lawyers can't make comments. They can ask questions, and Mr. Jackson, you know better than that. I understand. That's all I have. These texts, coupled with testimony that Proctor drank on duty and shared confidential information, were enough for the State Trial Police Board to determine his performance was unsatisfactory, leading to his dishonorable discharge in March. Of course, Proctor's attorney calls it a witch hunt, a reactionary firing aimed to soothe public outcry, rather than a decision grounded in solid evidence. So today, Pattern Interrupted, the familiar rhythm of the courtroom decorum, disrupted by unfiltered truth. And as we watch this hearing unfold, Proctor's own words become the sharpest witness against him. And speaking of disrupting patterns, that's exactly what I wrote about in my book, Pattern interrupted. How narrative shifts when the unexpected bursts through. If this resonates, you will love reading the full story. Shameless plug, I know, but hey, patterns are meant to be broken. Ooh. There's QR codes so you can watch all the testimonies, all the different videos I found. It's everywhere. I will be watching the Proctor hearing today and trying to dissect it even further. I think he's not getting his job back. That's what I think. Bye.